Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Nordhold demo. This is I'm gonna say it's kind of, it's a tower defense roguelite, but with a really heavy focus on meta progression, where you alternate between doing some light kingdom building here, and then doing tower defense, kind of in lanes down below. Let's see. I think there's some level of oh right, let's just skip the tutorial. I've already played it, maybe not in the most recent memory, so we don't actually have to worry about enemies coming at me yet. There's a timer here, but I don't think anything starts coming through until I actually hit the explore button. So we've got a couple of things to play around with. Can I pause? I guess there's no point in pausing the game at the moment. So I have 110 wood, 30 stone, 45 wheat, and 25 gold. We have no income on any of those, though I can get a little bit of wood income that way. Let's see. So we've got a couple of things that we can buy here. So this, I think the red axis is the meta progression resource. So we can't get any of these upgrades on the right, but we can get these on the left. So each worker generates 1 to 2 gold per wave. So we only have 1 worker right now, so that's not very good. However, it does add up. And all building upgrades become cheaper progressively over time. That is pretty good. Let's see. I don't think we have any of these structures unlocked yet. We have to wait until we get a little bit further. So I could build a tavern, increases workers' productivity. I can build a mill to get more wheat. I can build more houses. So houses are 35 wood, workers are 20 wheat. And it might go up in price. We can also build a quarry for stone and a gold mine for gold. So I guess the easiest thing I should probably think about is, if I want to do progression, I'm going to need gold. However, we can do the tax burden for a little bit of gold in the meantime. We're going to need wood for most of our projects. So let's take our 2 workers, put them there. I'm going to build another house. Oh, could I actually get more workers right now? It doesn't say 2 out of 2 assigned. 2 out of 3. Ah, okay. So I don't actually need another house at the moment. I could actually fit 2 more people, but I don't have enough wheat. So in that case, let's get a little bit of wheat, go back over here, let's grab that tax burden. It's not going to get us that much right now, but I think it's going to work in our favor if we do. And then, frankly, not much I could do with this. One thing I could have maybe done was also save that gold and put it into, like, Oak Crusher for a little bit more wood per person. Wouldn't be terrible, but ultimately we're going to lose no matter what. So, how do I build a tower? Here, arrow tower. Does cost me 10 wood. That is another thing I got to keep an eye on, is that, ooh, do I want to go for, yeah, let's go for that. Let's just get a couple of these for the time being. All right, there we go. What do we have now? So I can't get another worker. I could build another house, but I don't need to. I have enough. Yeah, we're gonna need gold. So why don't we actually get the gold mine? Take one of these workers off and put it on gold mining as well. And that might have actually just been more practical than getting the tax gain. Let's see. Oh right, the prices of everything go up too, which is gonna be a little tricky. We also only have arrow towers at the moment, which is also going to be kind of tricky. Because the rest I have to unlock with meta progression. So we're just going to have to be judicious about them. Go for the ones with the highest amount of range. I don't think I can do anything with those. Okay, so we have a banner choice, supposedly. Tower upgrade prices. Or no, that's the wave 3. So we can't do anything with that yet. So we have vein tracing, so extra gold production per worker. We can actually get another worker finally. I think I'm going to put it on wood, as we are going to need it for more towers. And with that, let's also get one in a couple of these. Do we want to go for a little bit more wheat production? I think not. I think we just go for a little bit more gold. Even if it's like 1 more, that's going to hopefully get us some more upgrades. Frankly, my full expectation is we're just going to lose here. And so I guess one thing to abate that is probably just to get a bunch of wood as fast as I possibly can and just get a bunch of arrow towers up and down, because the farther I go, the stronger we're going to be. Arrows of the arrow tower inflict bleeding. Arrows from the arrow tower do more damage. Or each arrow tower generates wood every wave. Which, I mean, isn't bad. Bleeding debuff. 1 damage per second and stack size. Each stack lasts 5 seconds. Target moves 3% slower. I don't actually know if that's really going to be that good. How much damage does a arrow tower do? Oh, right, I forgot. These things level up over time. So we can increase the damage by 20. So that bleed effect isn't particularly amazing. We can increase the fire rate by a little bit. Okay, so this is a 20% increase. I think this is also... I think most of these are meant to be roughly a 20% boost. Ignore block, ignore armor, damage against barriers. If I go for the if I go for fire rate, we can stack bleed. If I go for damage, we can just go for the damage boost. I think here, damage is my best. Can we not level up? Oh, no, that's focus. I'm not sure why it won't let me level these up. Okay, so we could actually unlock the volcano mortar. We do actually have the enough meta progression for that. We could also look into one of these. So Sylvan Gift, start the next game with more wood. We'll leave that for later. I think all of these are just start with more stuff, which is very good and extremely helpful, but not at the moment. Oh, it won't let me level anything up because I have to pick this first. I could also reroll. Rapid Archer. Burst of 3 arrows, doing less damage, and slower fire rate. I don't actually think that's that good either. There we go. Okay, so extra damage and 20% extra shot chance. So that's a big boost. Now we can level these up. I'll probably just boost their base damage rather than anything else. And yeah, I could get the volcano mortar. We might as well unlock it. We're going to need it anyway. Let's select this one. Is there... yeah, largest cluster. Okay, largest cluster. And boss elite. Barrier carrier shoots around wildly. Fastest, slowest, furthest. Probably the thing with the most health. We just want to hit groups. And yeah, if I want to level up any more of these, I'm going to need more gold. Currently, we need that gold for upgrades. Because we could go for tax burden. We could also go for economy budget. Let's see. I'm going to need stone if I want to get any more mortars. But right now, I'm kind of on that. How much do we need for another worker? Oh, well, we're going to need a house first. Probably just going to go for wood for the moment. We get extra resources on a per wood basis. Alright, let's speed this up a little. No reason for me to be running around at the lowest possible speed. Doesn't really help me too much. Let's see, and do we just keep getting arrow towers? Yeah. I'd like to do some progression, but we are going to need the oomph. Let's see, so we get a hero choice next level, and that'll give us other perks. I don't think there's really... oh. I guess the one thing I could consider is getting Oak Crusher again. I think that's the trick. Let's go from here. This is where we're probably going to start losing, but that's okay. So Arrow Tower range brings a random common banner. Has 2 good spells. Tower upgrades -1. 1 gold per tower level. Gold per worker in gold mine +1. So that has Shadow Rain, which I like. An Arcane Explosion, it's okay. I remember one of these spells would scale itself. Ah, Arcane Explosion. Yeah, gain 2% spell damage every time you cast it. So it's extremely good. So let's go with this guy. More gold. Okay. Let's see. We have 2 energy available. We can level up this tower. Probably just going to go for raw damage more than anything else. I could get another arrow tower. It cost me 50. I think we need this other house. Okay, Scandinavian style. Increases housing population by 1, so that's actually kind of useful. Houses only accommodate 1 worker. Okay, so that's actually a little tricky. Let's see, vein tracing actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Golden fertility gets me a little bit more per wave. I think we're just going to leave it at that. I don't have more resources, but it's one of those where I'm not really expecting to win. This very much is a roguelite style game. And yeah, I want to use this regularly as it boosts my damage. Is my avatar really in the way? I guess it mostly just hides my tower selection. You guys can live without that. You don't need to see which tower I'm picking. So range of volcano mortar and reduces its fire rate. AoE of the volcano mortar, or more arrows but lower fire rate. Let's just go with AoE. We don't have any better options at the moment. Okay, so reduce its fire rate or boost its damage. Yeah, AoE radius got bigger. I think I'm going to go for its fire rate more than anything else. We don't need it to do tons of damage. We just need to soften things up. Let's see. It renews itself every wave. So it's going to be a little bit before I get another worker. It's going to be a while before I get any more workers. In that case, do I even care for farming? Is it worth it? I'm definitely not going for the tax bonus next time. It's a nice idea, but the actual execution is a little rough. And what else do we have? Shield wall. Village shield gets more life. And there's economy budget, but that one's pricey. Yeah, much as I'd like more stone. I guess the best thing I can do is probably just get more arrow towers and put them places. I'll probably just put this one here. Or actually, rather than this, let's go fastest. Whatever the fastest creature is, gets shot. Maybe. Alright, and explore. Yeah, so the dudes with the barrier shields are going to be tricky. Looks like they're fine, though. Alright, so we've got some options. Do we just keep boosting the flat damage? I think we do. At least for now. I usually like going for fire rate. I'm just a fire rate kind of guy, but... here, I don't know. Okay, I need 55 for this next upgrade. Do I think I can hold out for 2 turns? Maybe. I'm going to put that there. We're probably hosed sooner than later. Okay, we want to... that's really kind of all I've got. Yeah, the speedy boys are going to be a problem, and also just the quantity of lads are going to be an issue. But it looks like we're fine. Okay. I'm probably going to want another one of these. And I'm going to just have this aim for whoever has the most... Was it block or was that armor, maybe? I'm going to have this one aim for whoever has the most block, just to soften them up a little. That's all I've got. Let's see, that'll get me enough. That'll get me enough. One more wave, and then we can kind of retool. Oh, that was the wrong one. Because I want to keep boosting my spell damage. So I guess it's kind of unnecessary here, is maybe the easiest answer to say. Ooh, this actually is looking pretty bad for me. Yeah, I think we lose. I wasn't really expecting to win. I was hoping to hold out just a little bit longer, but we have 284 axes. So we can get market for purchasing relics, yeah. And we've also unlocked the brewery, the trading post, and the statue. Okay, good. That's not hidden. So, completed wave 8, new high score, tons of stuff to spend. So the extra starting resource is pretty good. But let's take a look at what else we have. The starting gold is very good. Earnings from trading ships increased by 1 to 2 gold per level. Tempting. Though I don't think we actually have the harbor yet. Or no, that's the trading post. So we do actually have the trading post. I could maybe do it. Let's see. Productivity bonus is going to be very good. Statue bonus. It's always hard to decide on these things. Gold is one of my biggest limitations. So let's go for Auric Start, and let's go for boosted trade relations. I don't actually know what that does, but if we're lucky, it'll get me a little bit further. All right, let's do another. So I should mention at this point that this is only currently a demo, that there will be more. Okay, every 5 waves, market offers extra things. Or no. Oh, okay, this is the trading post. Let's start by building it and see what this gives me. So trading ships generates gold per wave. Gonna snag it. Costs a lot. But it's probably worth it. How much gold do I have? Enough to get this up a couple. Let's get that next worker. We're just going to put it hard on wood, I think, for the time being. Okay, here we go. Now we're making some progress. But yeah, so this is currently only a demo, but it's got a fair bit to it already. So if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It definitely follows the Rogue Tower formula. I will not deny that. But I like it. I think it's a good setup, and it has a lot of really fun ideas that I want to play around with. Okay, let's get trading ships. We still have enough. Yeah, this will get me flat amounts of gold, which is extremely useful. I could also sell resources. But I don't think I actually care for any of those. Yeah, earnings from trading ships increase by 1 to 2 gold per level. Oh. Oh, so does that mean that it scales? Oh, shoot, that's good. All right, let's get one of these arrow towers here. Where? Here? Nah, here. Currently, we don't need it. We mostly just want it to accrue experience. I think it gets experience on a per wave basis more than on a per kill basis, but I could be wrong. Okay, and we just going for Oak Crusher? Probably. Oh, I see. So, no, it doesn't actually scale with level. It scales per upgrade level, which is still very good. Is expensive. Let's see. Not a whole lot of great spots for my archer towers, but we kind of need quantity more than, like, optimum placement in a lot of cases. Ooh. Volcano Mortar causes burn on impact and ignites the field it hits, causing additional burn stacks per hex field crossed. That's very good. Snag that for now. Not nearly as good as the other upgrade we had, but so be it. Okay, so 2 more waves and we'll be able to boost our axe production even further. Yeah, not much else I can do about it. Yeah, I like that burn. I will probably just boost its attack speed, because we want that to fire faster. Boost that one's damage, boost that one's damage. Okay, one more wave and we can boost our axe damage further. Get another one of these. Yeah, we're just hoping to do as much damage as we possibly can. Okay, extra lead enemy chance, more spell energy, brings a random common banner. Banner rerolls, arrow tower range, brings a chest. So spell energy lets me cast more, which isn't bad. Elite enemy chance 20%. I'm actually going to go for him, I think. Because chests are going to be tougher, which has risks. But let's see, can I get an arc tower? I can. Its range is a little stinky. I think that's a good spot. We'll wait for a hot second before I do more. We have just enough gold that we can get the last level of Oak Crusher. Which gets me 60 wood per level. Which is going to be great. Kind of. Let me take a look at this. How much for the next worker? 45. So actually, if we got the farm upgrade, if we just got 15 more starting wheat, I could buy I could buy a whole extra worker that I wouldn't normally be able to. I think that actually would be extremely valuable. That's a good spot. So jumps between enemies, doing extra damage. Ignores block. So we want this sucker to aim for whatever has the highest amount of block, by far. Okay, so we can improve the stacks on impact, stacks per hex field. Yeah, let's keep boosting that. We should probably get another volcano mortar. Problem is I need stone. Let's see. So I could get the next level of trading ships. Tempting. And then after this, I think we get stone. Maybe some wheat. Because, yeah, I only have one volcano mortar, and that's an issue. Because I definitely need to have more. Oh, speaking of... swap that one. I'm going to have this guy go for most armor. And let's go for penetration. Okay, so do we... yeah, we want the quarry. Do we want the quarry? I think we actually want the mill. I hate to say. Boost that a little bit. Okay, that'll get us one more worker next round. Should be good. Right. I should probably also use my abilities. I'll just blast both of those. See, I want to go for that stone gain so I can use my mortar more effectively. However, ooh, this is looking a little spicy. Shit, we might just lose. No, we got close. Okay, ooh, so you can buy relics. First relic is free. From now on, make sure you have gold in the market. Okay, all towers gain extra accuracy, ignores block chance, or next 5 towers cost less resources. I think I'm gonna buy that hammer for sure. Okay, so that gives me another worker. I have gold, so at least can boost that. And I have wood. Luckily, a lot of my towers also get to level up here, which is extremely nice. Not the most. We want that one to go for the least. Or least with progress. Least with progress. Boost the damage. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of my towers aren't particularly good at the moment. So increase the crit chance. Wouldn't be terrible. Berry damage penetration. Jump count 1. I don't think there's a way that I can boost that. Because penetration just ignores armor. Fire rate ain't terrible. Damage ain't terrible. Crit chance is okay. I don't know what's the most valuable thing here. Probably just damage. Okay. Just have another tower there. We kind of want them in the back. I need to front load some more defenses. I have 1 health left. We're probably hosed. Yeah, the one problem is we're not going to get a bonus here. Because it's bonus based on how far you go. Oh good, the next volcano mortar only costs 21. So that gives me some time, kind of. But yeah, we're hosed. It's fine. We wanted to take a look at Harvest Head Start. 10 more wheat. We need the next level. That's the tricky part. We also didn't get that great of upgrades, but still. Okay. So I think the trading post is good. Leave that there. 2 levels in Oak Crusher. Probably go for those. We're going to need 1 person harvesting wheat, just so I can get another worker. And I'm going to want an arrow tower here. So in that case, there we go. 1 arrow tower should be good enough for today, especially with this range boost. Gives them plenty of time. I think I'm going to save up on that volcano mortar. We don't need it right now. And I can use it for things. Like the lightning tower in the back isn't bad, but I want that volcano tower to be much further up. Alright. I'll put them on wood for the time being. Can't get the next level of trading ships. Might not want it anyway. I'll just put that there. Guess I could get the Arc Tower. Okay. I got 55, so we can boost our gold gain, which we're going to want. Ooh. Yeah, really anything else? Nope. Yeah, once it gets a little bit further, then we mess around with the 15 and 15. I guess I could do a lightning tower right here. It's not a bad idea. So we want... Oh. Burst of 3 arrows, wood production. I might as well use the reroll. So damage and extra shot chance. Bleed. It's DPS per second. I don't actually know if this really matters. I'll just go for the lucky shot. Yeah, the wood game would be interesting, but... What do we need for the next worker? More. I think it's 60. So don't bother buying a house until we get to that point. Oak Crusher needs a little bit more. Trading ships needs a lot more. It's going to be 3 turns no matter what I do, correct? Before I can get this one, because that requires 55. Yeah, so we can pick up Golden Fertility at least, just to get a little bit more wheat. Ooh, I actually hate this. I don't think I'm going to bother. And yeah, I want to get some more towers down just to get the, that free experience. But not like this. Let's see, what can I afford? Yeah, 2 more turns before we get the axe upgrade. I can afford to spend 30 gold, 30 wood here. Guess I'll just get another arrow tower down. Because yeah, the lightning tower seems to be doing quite well. Okay, arrow tower range and plus jump. It's not bad. Wood per worker in the lumberjack. And just comes with some gold. Or rare banner chance plus 5%. Hate to say it, I think I might just get Grimmer. The rare banner chance is tempting, but we're only going to get 1 more banner before we lose. Okay, so let's snag the next level of trading ships. Oh, shit, I have a lot of gold now. Which is extremely helpful. Yeah, do I want the next level of golden fertility? Maybe. I'm thinking we actually get economy budget. Save up for the next one. Okay. Next order of business. I'm going to put this back down. Speed-wise, we're going to hit explore. And I'm going to put this in its best possible spot. There we go. So we want you to aim for groups with the highest health. Rather than single groups. I adore the fact that this actually lets me aim for groups. Too many tower defense games don't have group targeting as an option. I recognize that that's almost assuredly because trying to aim at groups of people, it's hard to program around that. Okay, range the volcano mortar, but reduces its fire rate. Extra damage or fire rate of my arrow towers. We could do better than that, can't we? Nope. I guess I'm just going to go with that one. It's not very good. But what else am I going to do? Okay, so at this point we need to build the quarry. I was going to get economy budget. Oh, so that reduces the gold cost for upgrades. That actually would be nice. We can also buy a house and another worker. Which means now we can have somebody working on stone. Yeah, so I'm not going to get any stronger with that, but that's okay. Wait for these guys to get a little further around the bend. Because, yeah, I want to use this every round, just so its damage goes up. And then there's nothing else I can do. Okay, so we've got a decent amount of wood gain. Stone gain could use some work. But it's at least decent. Just keep boosting damage? I think we just keep boosting damage. At least for now. I could get the tavern. We might want another tower, though. Yeah, do we have any other good high points here? We've got that one. I guess I'll slap it here. Idea is have that aim for the fastest thing with the lowest health. Or maybe the highest health. Alright, what else do we have? Not much. Okay, now we want to line this up. As soon as we have a bunch of enemies there we go. Not that its damage scaling is particularly amazing, like we really need the wizard's tower before I can do too much with those, but tricky to get enough resources. Other thing we should probably do is get a couple more mortars, as soon as we have the stone game for that. Actually, this is looking real bad for me. We might just lose. This game is somewhat of an exercise in hubris. Well, at least we got some honor. Okay, so this lets me get... Harvest Head Start is 100. Ouch. Let's go with Heritage. Because that just gives me one extra worker at the start. Good enough. We've also unlocked the workshop. I don't know what the workshop does. Reduces building costs by 10%. Okay. Resume, play again. So we want the trading post. We want that. I have 3 workers. We have the market. Let's see, reduces the prices of offered relics. Like, some of those are good. I think we wanted trading ships. That starts our gold gain. Okay, 2 into Oak Crusher. Maybe 1 into Golden Fertility? Nah. I don't think it's going to make a difference. 2 into those. Like, if anything, you know what? Let's restart. I'm going to put 1 into economy budget. Yeah, because that even makes this cheaper. I don't know. Do we try the silly thing? Okay, we don't have enough for Oak Crusher. But maybe we put it off for a turn. Hire a worker. Because, yeah. Oh, that even lets me get Scandinavian style cheaper. Yeah, that is worth it. Okay. So, here's the earth. Around. So we're at 4 out of 4 workers hired. So we're going to need another house before I get any more. I think right now I'm just going to need wood. Because we want to get the trading post boosted. Let's see. Let's get that down. Not any good spots, I think, for that for the time being. Nor does it need to be. Okay. It's the next level. And yeah, that's surprisingly affordable. I'll pick that up. Let's see. So the next worker is going to cost me 60. So, oof. So I think I'm actually just going to put that off for the timing. Let's just focus on wood. Because we want to boost this. That's going to be 15. A little tough. We could start on the quarry. But no, I think we keep going for the gold gain. Okay, we can do better. So lucky shot or just bodkin arrow. Let's just go for bodkin arrow at the moment. Next level of trading ships. So the fire rate is better. Probably just give it a little bit of flat damage. Let's see. I don't have much for resources. I think we get economy budget first, then we start going for Oak Crusher. I don't actually know if this is a good idea. There we go. That's going to help. Give that a little bit of base damage too. Let's see. So that's going to be too expensive. Last level of economy budget. That means, oh man, maxing out Oak Crusher is going to be much cheaper. Yeah, do we get another quarry at this point? I think so. At the very least, we need the quarry rolling. Because I'm going to want more arc towers and volcano mortars. Okay, so extra elite enemy chance, more gold, spell energy, tower upgrades, gold per tower level. Yeah, we're going to go for the elite enemy chance. Even if that technically makes my life harder, it's going to be worth it long term. Let's see. Trading ships is going to be pretty expensive. Let's speed that up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, definitely need more volcano towers. Our biggest issue just after a certain point is the sheer quantity of enemies coming through. And so if they're all extremely soft... Sure. If they're extremely soft by the time they get to me, that's going to be great. Also, that wood gain is going to be obscenely helpful. Let's see, can't get the next level of that, but honestly, I think we might want to do a mixture here. Okay, range, damage, fire rate. Probably fire rate. Where do we want to get this one? Probably right here. Because, yeah, each one of these gives me 5 wood per turn. So, snacking a whole mess of those is going to be extremely nice. Right. I have to remember, use my hero abilities. I think I'm good. Because we do have some enemies coming in with... Is that blocker barrier? I gotta check this guy. Yeah, what's your deal? Why do you have blue HP? Oh, they just have a ton. That's the answer. So we're not even messing around with blocker, barrier, anything of the sort yet. It is purely just those suckers have a ton of HP. That's fun. What do I spend my wood on? What do I spend my gold on? What do I spend my anything on? I think let's get the tavern. Swift service increases productivity bonus. So that did actually boost all of my people. We just need to supply it with beer. But I don't know where we get beer from. Do I want to boost it further? I think we boost it further. Okay, slow it down a little bit. Let's get a mortar. Put it there. Have it aim for groups with the highest health. So in that case, aiming my spells at the big guys is kind of meaningless. We really just need towers that do tons of damage, which means we need the bird. Unfortunately, the Raven Tower is not unlockable in the current demo. They took that away from me. Rude. Oh. So it's not the first relic of every run, it's the first relic period. That's a little unfortunate. At each economy phase, the upgrade cost of a random tower is reduced by 5. That's kind of good. Stacks gold production. Huh. More beer. That one's interesting. I just have to not spend gold for a while. Oh, I actually think I'm going to just pass on these entirely. I like the idea of them. Execution just doesn't really fit. And that's okay. Yeah, just get another mortar there. And let's level some of these up. Boost some damage. Probably boost damage. Looking good. Save my gold. Yeah. Alright, this is looking a little bit better. Might not be a bad idea to keep get a couple of zappy towers up in here just to namely take out the stragglers. So that my arrow towers can focus entirely on the blue dudes. Which I think we've done. Arrows from the arrow tower will deal more damage and have a chance... Yeah. Of firing another one. Oh, we have a tornado tower. Damages enemies along the path. I think I'm going to put it there, and we're going to have this one aim at the last. Aims at nothing else. Boost damage, nothing else can level up. Could get another arrow tower somewhere in this mix. And this area here seems ripe for just going overboard. Okay, now what? So in that case, I'm going to turn that down a little bit. We're going to need some people. Otherwise, I could actually invest further into trading ships. Yeah, it's tough. I also forgot to cast my spells again. Oh, well, so be it. Okay, so we need to give the Whirlwind Tower more range because that thing is unbelievably good. And there's a real possibility we're just going to lose to this guy. If we're lucky, we just do a ton of damage to him, and it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think we've got him, actually. There it goes. We get a pair of treasure chests. Ooh. Volcano Tower causes burn on impact. Yeah, we have to. Boost damage for all towers or worker who does not affect the population limit. Nope, damage by 20% for all towers. That's extremely helpful. So we also have Runestone Tower. Immense burst of damage via concentrated beam. Might not be a bad move. Okay, definitely need fire rate on these suckers then. Now that we have the set things on fire bonus going. Yeah, I think I'm just going to max that out. That'll boost all of my people. Let's buy a house. In preparation. Maybe we save up for Scandinavian style. Or we actually... No. I should probably get the next level of trading ships, more than anything else. Might not be a bad idea to go for tax burden, even if it's only like a handful of gold. Alright, do we spend anything else? That's going to get more expensive. I think we just wait. Yeah, now we have burning and we have wind. These guys are pretty beefy though, which is a bit of a concern. No, they're going down. Probably just damage, fire rate, damage. Rest of these are doing fine. So let's go for the trading ships next. I'll boost that even further. We almost have enough for another worker. I put a point in that, just give myself a little bit of food gain. Okay. Cost 60, cost 60. What is most valuable at the moment? I think I'm going to go for this. We're going to have this one aim at whoever's first. Because we want two whirlwinds just passing up and down this alley, shredding anything between. And as much as I'd like to grab the Runestone Tower, it might not be a bad idea. My main thing is I want the meta progression to put into Econ, rather than a new tower. I don't think this thing was working the way I wanted it to, which actually sucks. Okay, Volcano Mortar begins to throw magma balls at random enemies. Shoots faster, can no longer be controlled. I'm actually going to say, I think this is great. Could be a problem. Next construction building. Building tower outpost is free. Towers gain accuracy, ignore block chance. Let's go for that. A little bit of fire rate. A little bit of fire rate. Definitely fire rate. Oh, also ignores armor. Extremely helpful. My main question is, does range affect how far the tornado travels? I don't know. I think I'll just go for damage at the time being. Okay, so I'm going to demolish that one. Sadly, wasn't doing it for me. We'll just put it here, have it aim at last. Because it should at least go to here. I don't know if it curves around. Yeah, do we want to just have everything get extremely toasty here? Probably. So can I get another worker? I can. Next one's going to be even more expensive. Speed that up a little bit, probably. And I can't afford anything else. Yeah, the reason why I wanted to have these things shoot randomly is because it actually doesn't matter who they're aiming at. We want them to have as much of that fire ground as possible. Because their flat damage isn't amazing, so we're just trying to have everything burn. And so spreading out that fire as much as possible and letting other things kind of intercede and finish them off seems like a really good idea. It's working so far. Okay, so life points of the village. Chance for workers to produce extra resources per work cycle, or lead enemies have less HP. I actually have just enough for both of these. Buying them both. Let's see, what kind of resources do I need? Any and all of them. Let's go actually for a whole mess of wood. So I can max that out. Be able to buy our next person in a second. Let's see, boost the damage, boost the probably fire rate. I think at this point I'm going to get the runestone tower. We can't afford it, it requires gold, but still. Put that there. Do we just keep boosting this thing's damage? I think so. We just wanted to be able to finish things off. Anything else for me to spend money on? Because we don't really need the gold mine. Workshop might not be a bad idea. Brewery would probably be great. And then we also have the statue, but I can't afford it yet. Next turn. Oh, is that just an elite? Orc General, tons of HP. Well, let's see how he burns. Fairly well. Not amazing. Dude still took a lot of damage coming up here. This is why I also want to get the runestone tower so I can potentially snipe these guys. Ooh, uh-oh. Wait, no, we're good. Yeah. Oh. That sucks. Why did he have that? What does this do? Oh, immense burst via concentrated beam. Okay, you are going to go for anything that spawns minions. That's tricky. That hurt. Okay, boost statue. Yeah. Blessing of Wealth. Huh. gets me money. Statue's bonus goes up further. Tempting. Okay. Can I hire another worker? I can. The level on that. We never actually finished with Oak Crusher. I should work on that. Let's see. Let's have this also focus on bosses. There we go. Hopefully that'll do a decent chunk of damage. We'll see. Anything else for me right now? The answer is no. Oh, and we can explore 2 different directions. Let's go this way. I was wondering when we get a branch. Well, the laser's pretty good. It is fun how unapologetically Rogue Tower this game is, but it's also very fun that it actually does a lot of things different. In fact, I'd even go so far as to argue that this is very much the game that I wanted Rogue Tower to be. And it's really nice to see one that is, you know, genuinely taken the formula and expanded in a fun way. There's a couple others that have done it as well. This guy's probably going to kill me, let's be honest. Because the Orc General is going to pop and drop a bunch of dudes. If we're lucky, he pops before. So my towers can actually take them out. Yes. Fire rate tower. Oh, fire rate of towers within the radius of each. No. Probably just rate of fire. Okay, we also get this, which gives me things. I want food at the moment. Let's just go for more stone. Okay. Probably another good spot to put one of these suckers. Question, if I put this here, no. Nah, it doesn't really get the range. And then I should probably get some more arrow towers that I put back places. That can help finish things off. Or actually just right here, I think is the trick. Something like that. Because we need those carriers to die early. And I think that's genuinely going to be true of bosses too. The rest of this stuff can fire with reckless abandon. You know what? Let's use this for all arrow towers. Didn't seem to work. Oh, I see. Because I'm pressing the wrong one. Because I'm not using auto level at the moment. Because I prefer to be able to intentionally aim things. Okay, anything else I can spend money on? No, mostly we should just save up for that brewery. The blessing of wealth. Because, yeah, what wave are we on? 16. So it's going to be a little while before we run into a boss. Yeah, it seems like the best thing I could do maybe at this point is actually just go full bore on stone, just so I can get volcano mortars. I really could use a frost tower, but that's a full version tower, so we don't get a choice. It's working kind of well. Yeah, the main question is once again, how far does this guy go down? Let's see. How do I see when it hits its level threshold? No idea. Okay. Definitely could use some boosts. I think lightning towers kind of along this section is real good. But also just more damage early is not terrible either. $29 gold's hard to come by. Yeah, do we actually want to boost the runestone towers? Might not be a bad idea, because what's this thing's DPS go up to? 93. Obviously, the fire towers have the highest DPS, if only because they can really ruin things. What are these over here? Not a lot. I guess not a surprise. Okay, let's get that brewery first and foremost. Additional worker productivity by... Whoa. Okay. Also, more productivity or first beer production costs nothing. It's okay. So what am I spending my gold on? That's capped. That doesn't have anything else. Scandinavian style wouldn't be bad. Probably spend our gold boosting those two. Let's see, the fire rate. Probably just the damage. Okay, so this now does a little bit more. I guess it means I can't get another runestone tower. I think we'll be fine for now. And I'll probably just get more fire mortars and spread them out. We may also want to just snag one of these runestone towers. No, I don't know. Because I could have put them in the back for taking out large quantities of little dudes. I think we're better off with just a bunch of arrow towers in the back doing that instead. Maybe. Go faster. Oh, we also have dudes with barriers, which is the issue. Not as big of one as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, the main issue is I think each and every one of these guys has the capacity to pop. And it's a lot of little mook minions that are going to get through my defenses, potentially. A little bit more damage. Okay, so I was going to get this, Scandinavian Law. So that lets me hire another worker. Lets me get a lot of workers, in fact. Have I maxed this? I have not. Now I have. We've maxed Granite Grip. We don't need gold mining that desperately. Probably should have grabbed Ancient Bargains early. Actually going to get this here. Aim it last. And then another lightning tower. Where do we put it? Here? Maybe further back. I'll put it there. Okay. Copy that. Do we do anything else? Guess the other one is maybe speed up a couple of upgrades. If we have any that I can afford. You? No. Because I don't want to spend too much gold on this. Okay, so market choice banner offer. Ooh. Definitely should have saved up some money for that one. Also, I'm a dum-dum. I should have had that be a bonus for the volcano mortar. Because they are 100% getting the most amount of kills, I think. And yeah, I should boost their damage. Okay, Runestone towers increase their damage each second they attack the same target. I'm gonna banish Squall. I think I'm still gonna go for a focus rune. What can we buy? Every enemy that deals damage to the village shields? No. Towers no longer receive a level up for the next 4 waves. All towers gain 40% fire rate permanently. I'm actually going to buy that. Mainly because I don't actually expect to get too much further. And so it seems like a very good time to snag that upgrade. Do we want to actually boost my statue power? It's only a 10% bonus. Oh, it's too late. I can't switch it. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's okay. Go for the workshop. Let's see. Tower upgrades become Cripes. That's actually, this is all very good. And we don't have gold game. We don't have too much more. I think the only other thing I'd want to do here is probably just get another one of these. Yeah, I'll probably just put it there. And another lightning tower. I'll just put it there. Should be good. And yeah, we want this one to loop back. Because it forces whatever is down this lane to... It effectively diverges these, so most of this gets done before this is even close. And also potentially lets me double up on a number of my, like, tower emplacement spots. So that we're actually able to... Alright. Yeah, the problem is I just don't use this spell. The damage goes up, but... I don't know. I just don't go for it. Oh, right. Yeah, we have to do focus until death. Not a problem. Yeah, those guys are making it less and less further in. The extra gold would be nice, but I don't think we want it. Okay, so big question is, if I put that there, nah. Yeah, like, I could grab one of those. I just don't think it's worth it. I think it is genuinely better for me to just have these spread out. Let's see. Use for all towers of this type. That's so smart and so convenient. And we do get another arrow tower. I'm still thinking the best thing I can do for my arrow towers is to probably just cluster them around here, so that they have the biggest fighting chance at killing stragglers. Okay, anything else? No. And this is the boss wave. How much damage does this do? 340. Yeah. Oh, so the barriers just eat hits for the guys that they're barriering for. That's kind of useful to note. Okay, that damage is pretty good. The main issue is the bosses. More than half health. The main question is he going to spawn a boatload of units? He didn't. So I could also have done an endless mode run, but I think this is a good stopping point. So what do we get? Oracle, risk modifiers, or definitely the hero tower. And we also get a bunch of perks that I can unlock. Sick. So I was going to get the next level of... Was I actually going to get this? The only immediate problem is I'd have to actually get the next level of Harvest Head Start, which makes it a little bit worse. Established trade relations is very good. I think I'm going to go for Practice Makes Perfect, get that early. 50% spell damage for each boss kill. Extremely helpful. Start each future game with a relic. Extremely good. Blessing of Strengthening is pretty good. I don't know. I think the thing is, it doesn't really matter. I don't think any of this carries over. And if it does, well, then I'll just have to invest these points in when the game actually comes out. So for now, at least, I should mention once again that Nordhold is going to be out on... Well, the Nordhold demo is out on Steam right now, so if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, it's going to be very similar to the last demo, but it still feels richer, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think it just had a couple more options, and I beat a run, which is a good sign, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing more of this one, and the game's going to be out in March, so we don't have to wait long before it actually is fully out, so I cannot wait for that as well. But for now, at least, I guess I will say if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm also, I'm just going to bring like a very quick aside here. I'm just looking at the Steam page for this, and it's like, oh, they actually have other progression systems here. University has like little perk trees and stuff, which I hadn't seen before. There's some kind of linked tower here that seems... Oh, that's the obelisk. They're linking together somehow. That's really cool. I'm also noticing unique tower fusions. Haven't seen this before. And so that means they're really holding out on the cool stuff that just isn't in the game yet. Or at least I haven't unlocked it. One way or another, super excited. Can't wait to play it. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.